Begin in child's pose, sitting on your heels with your shins on the mat, toes untucked behind you. Let your torso come to rest on your thighs. Stretch your arms out long in front of you, palms facing down. Rest your forehead on the mat. Settle in. We'll take a few rounds of breath together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can continue with this breathing pattern or relax and return to your usual pattern of breathing. The breath in these sustained poses today is so important. It becomes even more important because it helps to calm our nervous system, helps us relax and melt deeper into the poses. So as we hold these poses for several minutes today, I want you to notice how it feels if you aren't doing the breathing, and then try it. Inhaling through your nose for 4, exhaling open mouth for 8. A few rounds of that. Notice if your nervous system calms. Notice if you're able to relax and go deeper into the poses once you switch to this way of breathing. It's really fascinating. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, maybe you can focus on softening or releasing. Inhale, come to tabletop on your hands and knees. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. And for pigeon pose, exhale, set your right knee outside your right wrist and move the right foot towards your left wrist. Use your back foot to walk your hips back until they are as close to the earth as they will go. Inhale, lengthen your spine and place one hand on your knee, one hand on your ankle, and stay here. So we're going to stay upright in pigeon. If you need to take a break for your shoulders at any point, you can come down onto your elbows, that's fine. But do try to stay upright for the duration of pigeon pose today, as it will help you to stretch different muscles than when we fold forward. If you're not using the 4-8 breathing pattern, notice how you're feeling right now in this pigeon pose. If your breath is shallow, are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling anxious? Can you soften? Can you release into this? And then try a 4-8 breathing pattern. Take several breaths, inhaling through your nose for 4 and exhaling out your mouth for 8, and see if that change in your breathing pattern changes any anxiety you might have felt, or changes your physical body and allows you to soften deeper into it. When we think about softening and releasing, our mind immediately goes to our hips, since this is a hip opening pose in pigeon. But since we have our arms up, one hand on your knee, one hand on your ankle, also think about softening in your shoulders, softening your arms. Notice if you can soften anywhere in your shoulders or maybe in your neck. Maybe your face is holding the tension. Maybe you have a scrunched up face and you're holding the tension there. Can you relax your face? Relax the muscles around your cheeks and jaw. Relax your tongue and your mouth. Let your forehead soften. Anywhere we can invite softness, we should. Completely filling your lungs as you inhale, completely emptying your lungs as you exhale. Let's take a final round of breath together. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. And inhale, maneuver back to tabletop, uncrossing your right leg. Take any organic movements here that feel good in your body. And then return to stillness. Exhale, set your left knee outside your left wrist and move the left foot toward your right wrist. Use your back foot to walk your hips back until they're as close to the earth as they will go. Inhale, lengthen your spine and place one hand on your knee, one on your ankle, and keep breathing here. Again, inviting softness anywhere you can, starting in your hips, moving into your abdomen, back, coming up through your shoulders, softening into your arms and hands, going up along the back of your neck and the sides of your neck, maybe even the front of your neck, the muscles around your eyes and your brow line, softening the corners of your mouth and your tongue. We're more than halfway through. As we continue to soften and release into the pose, notice how it feels. Notice how it feels, how it changes. Maybe at the beginning of the pose, everything felt really tight and tough, and you were feeling anxious. And maybe as you started to focus on your breath and consciously try to soften the places you were feeling tightness, the places you were feeling stuck, maybe now you're starting to feel less anxiety. You're starting to feel softer as you go deeper into the pose. You're going deeper into the pose. Your hips are opening. Also, it's worth noting that hip openers tend to result in lots of emotions coming up. So if you're feeling lots of emotions right now, you're probably not alone. We tend to store a lot of emotions in our hips. So when we do hip openers, especially these really deep, long holds, lots of things can come up. Anger, frustration, crying, anything. So whatever emotions you may or may not be experiencing, I just want you to know that it's okay. Let's take one more round of breath together. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, sigh it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. And inhale, maneuver back to tabletop, uncrossing your left leg. Take any other organic movements here that feel good. And return to stillness. Exhale, swing both legs off to one side and sit down. Bring your legs out long in front of you and use your core strength to slowly lie down onto your back. You might need your strap, so bring it over to your right side. For asymmetrical happy baby, inhale your right leg up toward the sky. Then exhale, bring your leg towards you, interlace your hands around the bottom of your foot and pull the knee towards the ground. Alternatively, you can loop your strap around the middle of your foot for the same effect. Just pull the foot down, pull the whole leg down towards the earth. Check in with your breath. Is it shallow? Are you doing 4-8 breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth? If not, that's okay. Just notice how you're feeling. Are you feeling stress? Are you feeling tightness? Notice what's happening in your body, and then try the 4-8 breathing pattern for several rounds of breath, and notice if anything changes in your mind or in your physical body. Really notice how this breathing pattern affects you. We're in our last minute. Keep breathing. Let's take 2 more breaths together. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth side out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your foot. Extend the right leg long on the mat. Maybe shake it out for a moment. And inhale the left leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands around the bottom of your left foot and pull your knee toward the earth. Again, if this is not accessible to you, that's totally fine. Just loop your strap around the middle of your left foot and pull on the strap to bring your knee towards you. Make sure you keep the right leg long on the mat. Check in with your breath. How is it? Are you breathing through your nose for 4? And out through your mouth for 8? This breathing pattern does wonders to calm the nervous system. Even just breathing in and out through your nose for 4 and 8 can have a nice effect, but when you open your mouth and sigh it out, it's like when we get home after a long day, take off our shoes and sit on the couch. Your body relaxes. It knows that that open mouth exhale is a sign, hey, everything is okay. We're going to be all right. So if we take that and we apply it to something like this, a position our body's not used to being in, we don't usually have our leg scrunched up next to our torso. Tell your body it's okay. Hey, I know this is different, but it's okay. See, look, I'm exhaling through my mouth. I'm fine. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath together. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, sigh it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your foot. Extend the left leg long on the mat. Shake out your legs. Then let your feet fall open to the sides. Rest your arms away from your torso, palms facing up, and relax. If you need any other wiggles or shakes, or you want to grab a blanket, do whatever you need to get comfortable here. And once you settle in, consciously try to relax. As you rest in this final relaxation pose, Maybe come back to your intention. If that was softening, how can you soften even in this passive pose? Maybe there's still some tension somewhere in your body that you can release. Maybe do a body scan going from the bottoms of your feet, up your ankles, into your shins and calves, softening everywhere and anywhere you feel tightness in your thighs or in your hips, softening in your lower back and belly, in your chest and upper back, softening and releasing your shoulders, down your arms, forearms, wrists, hands, and all 10 fingers, softening along your neck, in the back, the sides, and the front, coming up the muscles along your ears, softening your brow, the muscles around your face, on your cheeks, softening the muscles around your mouth. Invite small movements into your fingers and toes, and then make the movements bigger to include your wrists and ankles. Reach your arms overhead and give yourself a full body stretch, pointing your toes away from you. Then roll over onto one side, using your bottom arm as a little pillow. Curl into yourself. Pressing your top hand into the mat, inhale yourself up to a seat. Thank yourself for taking the time today. May you find ways to soften and release throughout the rest of your day. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together to touch. Exhale your hands to heart center. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.